All right, guys, so we are back with another video, and today we have the FIFINE AM8 microphone right here in the flesh, and I am really stoked about it. Now, you guys know that I rock with FIFINE, man. They've been taking care of the channel for quite some time, man, and they were kind enough to send this one over for us to take a look at. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video today. Now, right here, I've been rocking the K688, which is one of my favorite microphones by FIFINE by far, but I do have a few of their other microphones as well, and at some point in time here in the future, we'll just lay all these microphones out and do a full audio test so you guys can kind of know the difference between each one as far as how they sound. All right, but today we're looking at this AM8. I'm gonna show you guys where you can pick this one up from, and we'll go through every single thing that comes inside of this box. We'll then go into a little bit of testing and things like that, and then we'll wrap this video up for today. All right, coming up. All right, so if you're looking for this microphone, you can find it right here on Amazon. I will throw a link up in the description, but the price is going to run you about $54.99, and it does have a 10% off coupon. And again, this is the FIFINE XLR USB microphone. All right, this is a dynamic microphone with the mute button. It monitors the headphones. You got the headphone jack, RGB, all of that good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll through, see what else we can find real fast before we get into the unboxing. So right here, XLR USB streaming recording microphone. We got the upgraded XLR connection. And right here, I think this is pretty cool how they did this. So if you hover here, it says tap to mute, shows you what that button does. Right up here at the top, we got the RGB button, so it turns it on and off and changes the color. All right. We got the mic gain knob right here. And then down here, we have the headphone volume control. And then under the bottom down here, we have the headphone jack. And we have the XLR/USB connection, and that's USB-C as well. Down here it shows you that it's compatible with the boom arms from 3/8 to 5/8. Then you got the 360 degrees right here, and it fits most microphone stands. All right, right here it says pull multiple duty for both play and work. So it kind of gives you an idea what it looks like on a boom arm, as well as just sitting on your desk. Now, I'm glad it kind of showed this boom arm look here, because that kind of gives you an idea of how the mic needs to be pointed at you. So I'm going to 9 times out of 10 put it right here on the boom arm, and that's how I'm going to rock it. So right here, just a quick comparison between the K688 and the AM8. You guys know I'm currently rocking the K688 right now. But basically, they're kind of sort of the same mic, just different shape and style, obviously. But both has XLRs. Both have XLR and USB, both dynamic. The AM8 has the RGB, and then every single thing else is basically the same. All right. Right here, I wanted to look at this question and look at this answer right here, because this is pretty good for those that's kind of wondering if this thing needs phantom power, right, for the XLR connection. So does the AM8 mic require phantom power via XLR connection? And the answer is that this dynamic recording microphone doesn't require phantom power. You can use the mic with a sound card, audio interface mixer via XLR connection, and you don't need to turn on the phantom power of the device. So I think that's a really cool question and answer little session right there for that XLR and that phantom power. All right, so with that, guys, we got a little bit of information. Let's go ahead, dive into the box and see what this build quality is like. All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and dive into the box real quick. Now, you already know FIFINE got some pretty good presentation, man. I always like the way they present their products, man. Boxes are always on point. Everything just always seems to look on point. All right, so looking around this box, right here on the front, 2 audio connector, USB-C, XLR, nice little picture, FIFINE branding across the top. Down here at the bottom, got AM8 streaming microphone right there. On the side right here, a little bit of information, dynamic mic. We got tap to mute, headphones, mic gain, and real-time monitoring on the jack. Right here on the back, a lot of cool little information, man, if you want to pause the screen at any point right here and take a look at that. One thing I want to show you guys right here on the inside right here, just in case you are curious, it says 1 dynamic microphone, and the cable is 6.5 feet, 2 meters, USB-C to USB cable, 1 mic, and 1 user manual. All right, opening this up. Let's get this thing opened up. So opening that up, first things first, you're gonna have this user manual. It's kind of sort of thick, but not like all the way thick. All right, and you guys got to excuse me if my kids is making noise. They've been out of school since that tornado did hit. But we got the AM8 manual right here. Then you're gonna have the base plate for the mic, and this is a rubber little foot stopper. Kind of got a little bit of weight to it. It's not too heavy, but it has enough weight. And you got a nice little rubber padding at the bottom right there. All right, so that's a good look. Right here, you're gonna have, ooh, here we go. Got the microphone itself, and this is a big boy mic. It's not heavy. It feels kind of like this part right here is heavy, right here. that's heavy, but the mic feels pretty light itself. And just like we saw on Amazon, we got all of the buttons, mute, all of that good stuff, RGB. We got the mic gain. We got the headphones gain right here. On the bottom, USB-C. We got the XLR. I'm going to be using the XLR. And then we also got the headphone jack right here. So we got every single thing that we saw. This is like a nice little soft material right here. Yep, you could take that off as well, just in case you guys wanted to see that. And it's easy to slide right back on. So yeah, it's a real simple, elegant though. I like it. I like this shape too. I like this shape. So I think I'm gonna have to rock it. I think I'm gonna have to rock it like, I'm gonna put it on the little boom arm here in a minute, and then we're gonna see what that looks like. But then everything else in the box, last thing in the box is just the USB-C cable right here. And then that's all you're gonna have, guys. That's it. So real quick, I want to kind of get past this part really fast because I'm really anxious till I get this thing set up. So real quick, what I'm gonna do, set this up. I'm gonna take the other K688 off of the boom arm. I'm gonna put this on the boom arm, and then we'll go from there. Oh, one thing too, what I like about this microphone is that you can put it on the boom arm, and if you don't have the screws to fit your boom arm, don't forget about that video that I did with the ZV-1. Don't forget about getting you one of these, because I'm pretty sure something in here is going to be able to come in handy to help me mount this. All right, real quick before I go into the audio test, I wanted to show you guys at least what it looks like on the stand. So all you do is screw the stand in at the bottom right here, tighten it up, and then you're good to go. And I look back online to see which way the mic should face, and it shows facing this way with all the dials and audio levels and stuff facing you. So this is the way the mic should kind of sit. All right, and when you put it up on the boom arm, it should sit this way as well. So if it's on the boom arm, it should sit this way. All right, but I wanted you guys to see what this might look like on this stand so you can kind of get a good little visual. All right, doesn't take up too much space on the desk, and to me it looks really, really nice, man. I like this. We're ready to see what this RGB look like. So let's go ahead and get into the audio test. All right, guys, so we're about 2 days later. I finally got opportunity to get this audio portion of this video done for you guys. So I want you to pay attention to how the audio quality sounds coming out of this microphone. First things first, I won't do anything to this audio in post. It'll be exactly straight up. So what you're hearing is what you're getting directly from the microphone. Now, a couple of quick things I want to talk about the mic, just so you guys can kind of know what you're getting yourself into. Nothing bad, but I just want to kind of give you guys a couple things. All right, so number one, you can run this mic USB-C or XLR standalone. But in order to get the RGB lights, you need USB-C. So if you run it USB-C by itself, you'll get audio and you'll get the lights. But if you run it XLR by itself, you'll only get audio, no lights. All right, and you won't be able to control anything else in the mic. It'll just be all audio, and you will have to use your audio interface to control everything else if you go XLR. If you go USB-C, again, you get the lights, you get audio, you get all the controls, you can mute, do all of that good stuff. All right, so just keep that in mind. The reason why you see the lights right now, even though I'm running the XLR, is because I have them both plugged in, but I'm running XLR into Audacity. So Scarlett Solo, well, Focusrite Scarlett Solo, XLR, recording into Audacity in my actual Mac Mini. All right, so that's how I'm able to get audio and still have the lights, because I've got them both running. All right, so that's just one thing to note. Another thing too is that you see that I have my knobs and everything facing down, and I know in some of the like listings on Amazon or like on the box and other stuff like that, you may see the knobs sitting up on the top or facing the individual. Well, for me, doing that, my wording FIFINE will be upside down, and I guess because I'm OCD, I don't like the wording. I'm looking at the monitor. I don't like the wording to be upside down. So that's the reason why I got my knobs at the bottom. All right, so let's go ahead and cycle through a couple of the RGBs, which the button is right here. So we'll cycle through. Let's see, there we go. Then we got this one, that one, and that one, and then back. All right, so we back to where I originally started. I kind of like this look. It seems like it just kind of shows all of the RGBs, and it kind of look like it flows around, but I'm not sure, but it just kind of looks like it does. All right. On the top, you got the mute button and so forth. Oh, I meant to say too, because I'm running it XLR and USB-C powered, I do have the mute button up here. So let me say that mute button, I still have my controls because I'm running them both. All right. But I'm just recording through the XLR. So let me kind of make sure I said that correctly. All right. Anyway, as far as build quality is concerned, after having this mic for a couple of extra days before I did this audio test, I like the build quality. I think it's great. Mic looks good. I was able to just screw it directly into my little cheap boom arm. I didn't have to do any adapters or anything like that. It was just able to screw right in. No issues there. Build quality, like I say, good. You can tighten down both of these knobs. You can adjust it where you want and then tighten the knobs and you'll be good to go. Just kind of like that Blue Yeti mic where you just adjust them like that and tighten them up. Same thing, all right? To me, the K688, the build quality is still better, but this mic, it fits and it works, all right, for what it's worth. As far as sound quality in my ear, the K688 and this mic, to me, in the headphones, sound about the same because I put the K688 back and I was kind of going back and forth, and to me they sound about the same, at least in these headphones right here. All right, so you can judge that. Let me know what you think about this audio in the comment section below. So one more test that I want to do before we get out of here. I'm not going to do a little keyboard test because I'm recording and I don't want any little beeps and all that stuff to happen on the screen while I'm recording. All right, so I want to do a plosive test. Now, typically I sit about 4 to 5 inches from the mic right here, maybe 6 at a minimum. But for this plosive test, I'm not going to sit that close. I'm going to go back a little bit right here to probably about, 7 to 10. Well, that's probably about 10 inches right there, maybe, give or take, 8 to 10. So let's do a quick Peter Piper, all right? So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers Peter Piper picked, all right? So that gives you a little idea of what the plosives sound like. And again, I'm still about, I want to say this is about 10. Don't quote that, but I want to say about 10. But I typically sit about right here, which is to me about 6, maybe 5 to 6 inches, I guess, right? But anyway, this is what the audio quality sounds like with this microphone. Hopefully you guys are getting some out of this video. Hopefully this audio quality is coming through pretty good. And it's giving you a good representation of what you can get just straight with the microphone. I'm not going to go into USB-C audio because I feel like, to me personally, even with the K688, I feel like they both sound about the same, whether you're on XLR or USB-C. To me, with these microphones, I feel like it's just personal preference, what works for you. So for me, I just like the XLR, one cable, and I'm good to go. But I will say if I continue to use this mic over the K688, which I'm probably going to be using this one for the next couple of months just to kind of keep getting a feel for it, so you guys can constantly hear it just in case you're on the fence about buying it, all right? I think I'm just going to run it like this in order to get the RGB effect. So I'll keep both plugged in, but primarily use XLR, all right? So anyway, don't want to hold you guys up anymore in this video. It's been going pretty long. So with that, let me know what you think of the audio. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your man, Jay. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right? Peace.